Jonathan Swift is one of the greatest satirists in English literature. He used humor and irony to criticize society and politics. Jonathan Swift was born on November 30, 1667, in Dublin, Ireland. His father, also named Jonathan Swift, died of syphilis just 7 months before his birth. His mother, Abigail, struggled financially and returned to England, leaving young Jonathan in the care of his uncle, Godwin Swift. Swift's childhood was lonely. At age 1, a nurse took him to Whitehaven, England, where he learned to read the Bible. He returned to Ireland at 3 but was sent away again for school. He attended Kilkenny College, a prestigious school where he studied Latin and literature. Though not a top student, he graduated at 15 and enrolled at Trinity College, Dublin in 1682. He earned his bachelor's degree in 1686 but struggled with the strict curriculum. In 1688, political turmoil in Ireland, linked to England's Glorious Revolution, forced Swift to move to England. There, his mother helped him get a job as a secretary for Sir William Temple, a retired diplomat. This job changed Swift's life, giving him access to books, politics, and influential people. Swift worked for Sir William Temple for nearly a decade. During this time, he met Esther Johnson, an 8-year-old orphan whom he nicknamed Stella. He became her tutor and lifelong friend. Many believed they secretly married, though this was never proven. In 1694, Swift left Temple to become a priest in the Church of Ireland. He was assigned to a small parish in Kilroot, but he hated the isolation. He returned to Temple's estate in 1696 and helped edit Temple's memoirs. When Temple died in 1699, Swift felt lost. He wrote, "All that was good and kind in humans died with him." Swift then focused on writing. In 1704, he published A Tale of a Tub, a satire mocking religious corruption. The book made him famous but also angered Queen Anne, who thought it disrespectful to the church. Around this time, he wrote The Battle of the Books, defending classical literature against modern critics. Swift's political views shifted. Originally a Whig, supporting limits on royal power, he later joined the Tories, who favored strong monarchy after they promised to support the Irish Church. He wrote political pamphlets like The Conduct of the Allies, published in 1711, criticizing England's costly wars. His sharp writing earned him friends in high places, including poet Alexander Pope and writer John Gay. In 1713, Swift became Dean of St. Patrick's Cathedral in Dublin. Though he wanted a position in England, Queen Anne disliked him, so he stayed in Ireland. Disappointed, he called himself a rat in a hole. However, he soon became a vocal advocate for Irish rights. Ireland suffered under British rule. Swift used his pen to fight injustice. In Drapier's Letters, published in 1724, he pretended to be a shopkeeper protesting Britain's plan to force cheap copper coins on Ireland. The campaign worked and the policy was cancelled. The Irish hailed Swift as hero. Swift's most famous work, Gulliver's Travels, was published in 1726. The book follows Lemuel Gulliver's voyages to strange lands like Lilliput and Borbingham. Though often seen as a children's story, it mocks human pride, politics, and war. For example, Gulliver putting out a fire by urinating mocked England's flawed peace treaties. In 1729, Swift wrote A Modest Proposal, a shocking satire suggesting poor Irish families sell their children as food to the rich. While gruesome, the essay highlighted Britain's cruelty and Ireland's poverty. Swift's true message was that the British government ignored simple solutions like fair taxes and supporting local industries. Swift's later years were marked by illness and loss. He suffered from Meniere's disease, which caused dizziness and hearing loss. His friends Stella and Esther, whom he met in London, both died in the 1720s. Heartbroken, Swift wrote, "Only a woman's hair on a lock of Stella's hair found in his desk." By 1742, Swift's health declined severely. He suffered strokes, lost his memory, and could not speak. Friends declared him mentally unfit to protect him from fraud. He died on October 19, 1745, at age 77. He left his fortune to found St. Patrick's Hospital, a mental institution that still operates today. Swift was buried in St. Patrick's Cathedral next to Stella. His epitaph, which he wrote himself, reads, "Here lies Jonathan Swift, where savage indignation can no longer tear his heart.